Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio right here for this thing. After the 4th of July is completely over for to do this, it's time to check out one of the highlights of 4th of July. Since I haven't recorded for just a little bit for one thing as well, I recorded for this very early in the morning as we're going to be searching for 4th of July, which means this is not going to happy to see this, as 4th of July won't be going to be for like this anymore, but sometimes this is going to be even more a little bit epic as well. So the anniversary for around for here for this thing as well, it's going to be for around over 200.5 years of glory around here in the United States. So, 4th of July is absolutely going to be for one thing a special. This is absolutely special for me for when I was back in the final speech. I have looked for the highlights around here, and it was a no, and that wouldn't believe to do this. I just don't believe that I just going to be find out as well. As the highlights is over for some kind of like this, that wouldn't be necessary that someone who disliked my video previously. So anyways, we're going to be started without further ado. To do is the 4th of July special. That's something never going to be said around here into the description, because this is going to be for a 9 out of 10. As we're hearing this story, that something that Wind Archer Cookie is setting up for the fireworks, even though that Sea Fairy and Fire Spirit Cookie is happy to wait. So, that one encounter that Stormbringer Cookie encounters him, that she yells, are the fireworks ready? Pretty much, well, said Wind Archer Cookie. I wonder how others that are sitting up for the 4th of July, said Wind Archer Cookie. Everybody is waiting in the dark outside. But things have going all the way wrong as well. Since that everybody is waiting a little bit for around here, Sugarfly Cookie, Palava Cookie, Burning Spice, Nutmeg Tiger Cookie, and Shadow Milk Cookie with Black Sapphire Cookie are waiting for the fireworks to come. That is not how to light the fireworks. How would you know it's not like that you have done that seen it before? Said Burning Spice and Shadow Milk Cookie. But since into the council hall that yells, what on earth is happening here for one thing? The fireworks scattered around here, and it was a happy life for one thing. And in the kingdom as well, like anything as well. So the 5 agents for the 5 agents have been in trouble with a white lily, golden cheese, dark cacao, holy berry, and pure vanilla cookie have been in trouble for these crazy things have gone happening right now. Since that ginger rave custard cookie the third, the chili pepper cookie, strawberry jam, and Wizard Cookie are celebrating to have fun the 4th of July for this some kind of before weekend. Isn't that grand fireworks ready yet? I wanna got this thing. I wanna got this thing out of before 9 p.m. But this evening. That said around the croissant cookie, and right beside Banquet Cookie and Timekeeper Cookie, all of the dragon cookies have waited for the celebrated, such as London Dragon, Lotus Dragon, Litchi Dragon, and even Ananas Dragon and Pitaya Dragon as well. Even their little babies as well, for probably that we never guess. So they have waited until this is actually going to be the most amazing day ever. So the sun's starting to set. Everyone is ready for to do this. Come on, you two. Oh yes. Let's get hurried. The party is started. And so, the story has finally ended as well. Thank you for the 4th of July, everyone. It was already for a great day to see this as well. And that was the fun thing to do this as well. That was the rated about 9 out of 10. And this has no comments whatsoever. And that was pretty good as well. Amazing comic, right? I have always loved 4th of July whenever it does, and because of some kind of like here, there isn't going to be hated for a little bit for to do this as well. So before that we continue this video, how 4th of July might going to be hated in the future. That since if they probably might going to hate 4th of July, it was against the law about the Independence Day rules. Even though that's celebrating for every Independence Day from every year, that some kind of protest might go into doing this for good, and then they absolutely going to come down to something that try to stop us, including all of them that wouldn't believe that isn't going to be for especially that I just going to scroll down, of course. As you're going to be seeing this as well, this is actually going to be for one thing as well, and that must be for an 8 out of 10, of course. The 4th of July special is between featured around blue slushy, frilled jellyfish, and chili pepper cookie. So, they absolutely have fun around in the Middle East. The location looked like in the Middle East as well, not the White House whatsoever. But nothing that I'm not supposed to do so. It's gonna be supposed to be in the White House on the East Coast at Washington, D.C., of course. That will be in a 7 out of 10. The 4th of July could be the red, white, and blue. And that means stripes and stars. And that's why it's going to be for around here. Red, white, and blue means stars and stripes. So that is absolutely going to be for the America stands for. Another 4th of July, which has come to Rhine for to do this as well, for they were excited to celebrate in America. They will not make comics because I'm going to a trip for the 4th of July, which means this is gotta be happy around here for like anyways. 4th of July is one of my most favorite events that I actually go here. But right now, I'm not doing this anymore because of the government deportations have been concluded around for the migration problem. The problems around of these migrations is to Americanize everything around here for something as well. So, like with the chat and Shine Musket and Cream Soda Cookie have enjoyed us together, but not me as well for some kind of like this. They have enjoyed on the shores, and that will be for around as 8 out of 10. I wouldn't be surprised that I just going to be for around here. July 4th, 2025 for this year could be for around here. That is the Independence Day of America, not the South Asians, of course. 4th of July means America, which means Independence Day for around here. So it was between orange and lime cookie and caramel chalks and ginger rave. So these cookies have came into the Cookie Run Kingdom. I have not seen this very surprise for anything as well. So I'm gonna be giving you for a 7 out of 10, of course. There are the colors by itself. Even more the red cookies like itself, like the caramel chalks, I'm not sure. Even though that must be cherry ball right beside a red velvet cookie and cherry cola cookie. Even though there's cream soda, dino sour, sea fairy, blue slushy, Captain Ice, gumball, and aquamatella, an aquamarine cookie as well, including Iron Cookie Bot, Scorpion, Soda Cookie Moonlight, Moonlight Cookie Zalatonova, Stardust. I haven't seen him anything yet, because there must be he it is, right beside with Snow, Frost Queen Cookie. Even though there must be Parfait, the white colors and the red colors there must too. We don't allow Chinese cookies that look like exact color it is. That wasn't even for some kind of nice. The Independence Day won't be necessary as well. But I have liked here to say it has been going to be for around as 8 out of 10, of course. For too many characters and other kinds itself for some kind of whatever. The problem about celebrating America is absolutely for something who have not liked like anything as well for some kind of like this or more worse that is absolutely going to happen for this. Maybe I shouldn't able to be going to find out what I'm not going to be. I'm truly going to be finding for this thing as well. So don't say peek in the comment section below. That wouldn't be necessary if things have might going to shock you that some viewers might not going to find out as well. So all viewers around the world won't be able to do so as well. But especially including Americans have absolutely viewed for this video, not South Asians, because I might gonna be angry if some kind of South Asian says red, white, and blue might include the yellow thing as well. It's not going to be included like this anymore because red, white, and blue means stars and stripes. Whenever that I just not gonna cost around here. That it says for around here for something. That wouldn't be necessary that I just going to be saying this right now. I'm not gonna close down overall. But this is absolutely for that what happens that I just going to do this as well. That says Happy 4th of July. If the United States can't last long enough to not set itself on fire from whatever is happening, it's going to get ruined for whatever to do this as well. The next year, terrorists might going to took advantage and take it effect by the next year for the 2026 4th of July, which is not that even possible because due to the government that wouldn't be actually trying to do this as well. So that absolutely that the government won't able to be happen this again by the time of 4th of July and the time of Memorial Day for whenever it goes happen as well. Even though that sometimes America might going to be hated for a little bit for this, that would be necessary as well to do this as well. I won't be able to be doing this for telling this for even for out as well. And so that Candy Apple, I'm not very sure. Thanks to Banquet Cookie, that isn't gonna be telling this out for shouting out to Lycan Ellie, Ellie BOI. Oh my gosh, Candy Cube underscored 8 has just posted for Happy American Day, which means that the character could be for around Candy Apple. And there's no comics, whatever, to do this comments. What I just not going to do. Would you probably like this thing as could be for around as 5 out of 10, of course. That wouldn't be easy as well. This could be the most shocking thing where they're absolutely going to say this as well. The description says if someone lives in the United States, they all are Americans. They are American and they deserve freedom and liberty. That's what I just gotta be told for the next year's 4th of July. That Stardust Cookie says, what's the United States? No idea, says Pontensita Cookie. And I wouldn't believe this is actually going to be for around here. And it says, remember, the United States is more than anything as well for some kind of like this. Sometimes the United States is more than just like the government. It's the people. God bless the America. God bless our troops. And that turns out, God bless the protest like Not a King 2.0. Which means things might going to be protesting to the 4th of July next year that the law enforcement have prevented for around here for to do this as well. Even that celebrating from whatever to do it is from the United States Army, the National Guard will prevent this for happening for this event. And that's what I just gotta tell you. That won't able to be happening again whatsoever. Because if the title says there are red, white, and blue means stars and stripes. You have to edit it for around here. You gotta edit it around here for just right here. And that will be for around as 8 out of 10. That wouldn't be able to be so nice because I absolutely seen this video 11 years ago. Sometimes the Independence Day in DLC for around here, and because one Canadian Day is one for to do this as well. So thankfully, thank you Vanos for celebrating Canada Day for around here 11 years ago. And because of some guys of these things as well for around for the Grand Theft Auto says, well, what are you guys doing? This is gonna be the one thing as well. I'm sorry that Canada Day is probably over for since the 1st of July. Including 4th of July and yesterday, because yesterday I just recorded around here for the time as well, and that says that was probably the end of the 4th of July. I already missed the fireworks, and they weren't interested around the world, worldwide, what I just probably going to see this as well. I never see the fireworks like anything as well for some kind of like these things as well. And because of the Wildcat and other kinds of gangs says, we're Americans. Well, I'm probably sure that I'm just not going to say this as well. So, that was I'm just going to mean to say, this is America. We're Americans. We're probably going to celebrate for one thing. That I'm going to be do this as well. That we're going to be doing this to have fun, mini lads. Oh, gosh. And that will be the end of this video. Hopefully, that will be having for such as a little bit surprise. And I cannot believe this is actually for so much fun, whatever to do this, what I just gotta be meant to do. So this is meant to be that I just totally having fun a little bit for to do this, what I just eventually try to say for this. So, the link is going to be in the description. If you're going to be searching for the 4th of July, unfortunately, there must be too many comics for like those things for some kind of words that says 4th. That wouldn't be necessary that I just going to be told to search here for, and that might going to cause confusion if you're going to be searching 4th of July, Independence Day, whatever that I just totally searched it out as well. So, the 4th of July Independence Day is going to be this one, and that you won't be able to find out what I just tried to do this as well. So many comments has just posted out every year that I just going to be wanted to do this as well. 4th of July is the only one that I just try to be in the next year. And so I wasn't able to be coming back here into another one for some speeches and even more celebration campaigns like whatsoever. So thankfully that will be the end of this video for that day, and that would be necessary as well. The link is going to be in the description below onto this website, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and this is going to be for the TC that I'll be signing off right there for this day as well, until the next video is going to be coming up in the next year or not.